Hello, welcome to Zatu Games. Today I'm going to be doing Infoboxing of Sovereign Skies. Very reflective. Let's go see what's in this box and briefly how to play. Hello. Today we're going to be doing an infoboxing of this very shiny Sovereign Skies from Deepwater Games. This is available to pre-order right now. I've put I'm not even going to look at the hologram on that. This game features a Rondel, which I find quite exciting. So I'll have a look inside at the components and what exactly you're going to get. Now we have the rulebook here, and this is done very well indeed. At first I was a little bit confused by this, thinking this was just a component list, but this actually shows you what you're meant to be doing to achieve this, and that was quite neat. Lots of pictorial examples here. Goes through all the special actions, and has a solo, a variant, a expansion which gives you unique powers, and some tips. Always good to get some tips, and a quick reference guide on the back. So most of these things are like sideboards to hold various You're going to have ambassadors there who you can hire to use their power. These types of influence points that you want to gain during the game, and some of those you can put onto your own player mat where you'll be holding your I think they were called buildings, dropship, politic, build, construct, buildings. I want to say they're called buildings, but they have two sides, one where you can activate them. So those are all the player boards there. These are all the different tokens. They're really good quality, and they go on the various boards at the start, and they all, wherever there's a stack of them, you always have the highest number first, so the quicker you are to do those things, the more points you're going to get. There's some generic points, and then this is what becomes the main board, and you basically just put those out randomly however you want. You can have two colours next to each other if you want, and this creates the Rondel. Then everyone will seed this randomly through use of some ambassador cards, so they'll have some drop ships on the board, and their mothership will start off. Let me show you with the blues. The mothership will start off on one of these arrows. I'm not even sure which way around. What's the front of that mothership, do we reckon? I mean, that one does look slightly suspect. Let's have the longer pointy end. That's the front. So then on your turn you would move this. If you move one, is it this bit? There's something where you get energy. I think if you move one, you get energy. If you move two, it's free. But if you move three, you have to pay energy. That might be wrong. That might be something else. It says on the player boards, doesn't it? What am I talking about? That's the number of actions. So when you move, you can pay 2 to turn around, or your first move to the same arrow, that's important, is free. That's why it doesn't matter which way around it goes. So I could move from here to here for free, and then if I wanted to move more, I would have to pay 1 energy for each space further. If I wanted to turn around to the other arrow, then I would have to pay 2 energy initially. And there's loads of energy. These are all the energy chips in here. Then on each planet, you will get to do up to 3 actions. If you perform just 1 action, you'll recover 1 energy. If you perform 2 actions, you have no gain or loss. If you perform 3 actions, you will lose 1 energy. And what you can do, you can always add dropships to the planet, and there are rewards for someone who has sole control of a planet. If someone stops on a planet where you have sole control, you're going to recover some energy. And then you can hire an ambassador, which are the ones that go up here, and whichever one you hire, you will get some influence points for that. And then each of the planets has a specific action that you can take. So you can take any of those. Also, each planet has a cost to put a building out. When you put a building out first time, it will be face down, but you will upgrade it to that side too. So nicely, all the different colours have different shaped motherships and dropships. So there's the black's dropship and the black's mothership. So that's a nice touch. And then the last thing you have are cards. Some of the cards are just these politic cards, and these are what you need. A bit of like Ticket to Ride set collection to collect, to pay for the ambassadors. So this one you'd need a purple and a slightly lighter purple. What colour is that? Let's find it. Yeah, kind of pinky purple. What's that? Lilac. And then you have the ambassador cards there, and the special powers for each unique thing. I would probably chuck those in straight away. It doesn't seem like a complicated game. Nicely, you can use these politic cards, because they all have the same back, to run the solo variant which is in there, and that's how you decide what the solo player does. It just about fits in this box with the insert in it, so I'm very much looking forward to playing this. It might have to be solo, it might be a little bit too much for my family, but I think there's an incredible amount packed into this kind of reasonable sized box, and it is not a bank buster. It's available to pre-order for £30.49. That is an Infoboxing of Sovereign Skies. As always, thank you very much for joining me on another Infoboxing. Please like and subscribe to the channel and ring the bell to get notified when we've got new content. We are also live on Twitch throughout the week and on Facebook Live on Wednesdays. We are on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. Just stick Zatu Games in your search for those platforms and you will find us. Thanks again. We will see you next time.